Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums, 'tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, for you guys out there in the viewerverse, I'm going to be hitting up some ideas around when I think the next update to No Man's Sky may drop. Now, I've already done a speculation video in the past, and I thought that the actual I thought an update would drop as and when the last batch of Quicksilver items came to an end. But as you can see, there's a new progress bar with 3 tiers in it, and it's still got some room to go. And the things that we're unlocking at the moment, people, are simple banners. Simple banners! A Gek one, a Viking one, and a Korvax one. Now, I thought maybe they would hold these back for a bit, and if they were to put in new AI for each of the NPC races, these would have made sense to have been unlocking alongside talking to new NPCs with new dialogue. Is what I kind of thought might happen. I thought we might get some more lore and some more story come in for the free races with NPC pathing or new NPC dialogues. And we're picking up these. It would make sense. Now, after these, funny enough, we've got something rather curious coming next in the old Quicksilver store. So this is the No Man's Sky Assistant app. You can get this for free over on the App Store. But if I click next, after those, look what's coming next. A Blizzard Arch, a Cold Cup Nest Plant, a Flowering Chillwood, and a Chillwood. Yeah, they're all autumny, wintry type things, aren't they? So I'm wondering whether after these banners all unlock, that Hello Games will put an update into the game that adds in a load of new Quicksilver stuff that then moves all those frozen and cold things to the autumn-winter months. So it feels like we're getting them seasonally and they kind of belong in rhyme and reason. So I'm wondering whether these banners along here are going to take us into the summer. I think they might take us up to about June 5th or June 6th. And there's a reason why I'm saying June 5th and June 6th. And there's probably people out there already that have made the same connections as I. I mean, to be fair, there was people inside of my comments that sounded off and said, what about this for an idea, Steve? What if Hello Games didn't put out an update back to this last expedition because they're waiting for XYZ? Here we go. We're going to get into the XYZ right now, people. So let's jump on over to the Tinterwebs. Well, chums, so as you can see behind me right there, the Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Now, what if Hello Games has done a port to the Nintendo Switch 2 with multiplayer, perhaps, and with settlements included? All the things that couldn't be on Nintendo Switch 1. What if they're now on the Nintendo Switch 2 release? What if Hello Games is going to do a release that coincides with the Nintendo Switch 2's release on the 5th of June? Now, the reason I say the 6th of June is because Summer Games Fest launches on the 6th of June. In 17 days and 10 hours time, Summer Games Fest was hitting the scene, people. Now, I am wondering whether Hello Games, if they are to announce No Man's Sky for the Nintendo Switch 2, they might do it at Summer Games Fest. And if they do announce it at Summer Games Fest, what if they also mention Light No Fire? I'm just putting it out there. To be honest, I don't think we're going to hear anything about Light No Fire until the Games Awards. They kind of announced it at the Games Awards. I think they're going to use the Game Awards as their next sort of plateau to pitch. And I kind of feel that we won't see Light No Fire until maybe the springtime, the new tax year of 2026. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, Captain Steve, you've said 2025 a few times. You should stick with your 2025 gut feeling. Well, I don't know. I think if Light No Fire was in a better state to launch, I would have thought that the No Man's Sky multiplayer problems would have been addressed by now. I mean, they've been bringing future tech back from Light No Fire into No Man's Sky, but I'm also thinking that they definitely need to fix the multiplayer issues that we have in No Man's Sky right now before they move on to a game that's core element is multiplayer in Light No Fire. You get what I'm saying? I just think that they've got teething issues with their online services to the point that I don't think Light No Fire is ready to come out of that fire and onto the freaking shelf. It needs more time in the oven, is what I'm saying. But anyway, Summer Games Fest I think could be quite interesting for 2 reasons. the Nintendo Switch launch, so there's probably going to be a lot of Nintendo Switch 2 titles inside of Summer Games Fest, but also I think there's a possibility that No Man's Sky might get a lift and shift over to the Nintendo Switch 2 as a port, with a few extra bells and whistles that the Nintendo Switch 1 didn't get, and perhaps maybe an update for all of us in the verse, and perhaps a new expedition to coincide with the Nintendo Switch launch, is what I'm thinking, people in the viewerverse. Sound off in the comments. Let me know if you're on the same sort of wavelength as I, and also those that left me comments. Thank you very much for everybody that gave me the heads up and a gentle nod to this direction. Much appreciated. And hopefully I'll see you before June 6th. I mean, God, I do a heck of a lot of videos. I do daily videos. And if you haven't already subscribed, this is the first Captain Steve video. Please subscribe and hit that like button. YouTube likes all that stuff, and so do I. Till next time, goodbye, and goodbye again.